They're coming to the line in race 5 of the Melgus 32 World Championship in Miami, Florida. Goombay Smash digging the bow down. Is he going to get inside? It is very tight up here. 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh yeah. General recall. So a lot of boats over in the middle, and I think their view very obstructed. Robertissimo again going for the pin. 5 races. Robertissimo has now gone for the pin and won it in 5 races. It hasn't always paid, but it's mostly paid because they are leading the regatta. So there's General Recall. Post this up for you. Why not? And I'll be back in a short while for the real race start. Race 5, our halfway point of 2014's World Championship. This is the real start of race 5. And yes, you know already it's the Melgus 32 World Championship. And you know that's sorry? You know that's Miami, Florida. We know Dougie Douglas wants that right again every time he wants the right. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. Oh, another jump. All right, we're not kidding this time. This really is the start of race 5, the halfway point of the Melgus 32 World Championship. I'm gonna bring my voice down a little bit because to respond to some of your complaints that I'm talking a little bit too loud. So I get a little excited sometimes. It's exciting stuff out here. And first of all, a huge hello to lovely Essen Gulari. Love you very much, Mama. And thank you for your words of support. And thank you all of you for all the shares and likes and comments. As Robertissimo for the, I don't know, 9th start. If you throw in all the General Recalls, Robertissimo on the right there going for the pin. All the way down at the bottom of on the right side of your screen. They've got, I think, Torpione just to windward of them. You can see Samba Pati in the middle of the fleet. Inga is just ahead of Samba Pati. And interesting, very interesting. I think Robertissimo had Robertissimo had to go really high, they're really low, and then really high to get over the line. You can go forward, Jim. You can, yeah, stay with them for a minute here, Jim. I couldn't see if Robertissimo they looked like they had to bear off a lot and get below the line and then come back up or something, but I don't think it worked out great for them. So this is a tight pack. That was a Z flag. It was all clear. And 2 minutes in already, the Stormvogel is coming out to the right. Argo coming out to the right. NV Scooters coming out to the right. Gruvaderci. So all these boats had second row starts and got punched out and got knocked out to the right and slid off the back. Bermuda, with all those boats having cleared out now, Bermuda looking very strong. Alec Cutler finally maybe putting one together. He's definitely not had a great regatta. He's sitting in 9th place, I think. And let's see what happens at the top. But that's so you know who's going which way. Out to the left are Samba, Mama Ayuto, Robertissimo, Delta. Delta's coming back now, taking all transoms. And Swing as well is up there. And I don't know where Stig is. You know where Stig is? Behind Lavazza is Stig. Okay. All right, there you go. 245. Well, I don't know exactly what happened, but this is something of a replay of the second race of day 1 when Jason and the Argonauts ran away with a huge victory. Right now, coming around the mark, very conservative rounding, very wide rounding, but they can afford to give up a half a boat length there. And let's look at it, 12:24. Well, it ain't a minute yet, but that is a huge lead after being in second place at the top mark. So Argo, Looking very good today. And coming in behind them, that's the Stormvogel? Mama Ayuto. Someone find me a Stormvogel. Behind who? Oh. Alright. So Mama Ayuto. A lot of wind out here right now. And the Hedgehog continuing to have a nice one. And Inga lost quite a few boats there. I saw I was working on things. I wasn't actually watching too much about who was going where. But NB Scooters with a very solid leg there too. And here's Stormvogel coming around in, oh, call it 8th. And Rumbelli with a beautiful little jibe there. And finally, Delta. Well, not finally, there's something else going on. Whoa! Something else going on here. I don't know who this is, but any idea who that last place boat is?
Probably after their spinning across.
Swing, probably Swing, yeah. And there you go. Bottom gate, race 5.
Yep.
All right, it wasn't a fluke, boys. Chris Wench is on the Stormvogel. First one to the mark. Just ahead of Argo. Oh, yeah, boys. Oh, come on. Hold it together. Hold it together. Oh, man, you got to love it. Petey, get them. The Stormvogel. All amateur crew. You got to love it. You absolutely got to love it. However, second place in the regatta right now is coming around 3rd, and Argo with a nice recovery after their 7 yesterday. Okay, more action. That is a fairly stacked up ley line. Samapati's coming in. And 3 wide as they go across the reach mark here. Mama Ayuto. What happened is that left side came in pretty well and the top right came in really strong. So that pack that was over on the right, but that didn't go out super far, did really well. And look at Robertissima. Robertissima got stuck in the middle. Played the middle left and there was nothing there, and they are 5th from the back. Delta just 1 up. So big shakeup, and it's an average score redress for Robertissima, so every bad score is going to really hurt them. And that's what now we'll see. We have not seen them doing a great job of being able to go and pass boats. So will they be able to do it today? We'll find out in a short time. Deneen DeMarcus not having a good one again. I think Deneen is frustrated, but she's left the husband on shore today. Hopefully, Johnny D, you're watching on your iPad. But Deneen 3rd place. We'll see if she can do some catching. Robertissima and Stig both jibed out. So now we'll see what pays. Because we've got Stig, Robertissima, and Volpe, all very fast downwind boats. Heading out to our left. Okay, it has already been 30 seconds. He's waving you off, he's waving you off, he's waving you off. It's already been 30 seconds, and Argo, so 40, 50. So I've got 30, I've got about a minute. No, actually they still have to get across to the reach mark. I can't tell anything that's going on. Is that Mama Ayuto in 2nd or 3rd? I don't know, we're a long way off. We're here shooting, we're here to go shoot. What's the plan here, Petey? We gotta, this is, all we're doing is going away from things. Okay. We'll take a break then. So confirmation, it was 137 from Argo to this guy here.
Hedgehog.
Alec Cutler. Bermuda won the Hedgehog. You can see the condition, you see the waves. I don't know, you know, there's less wind today, but it seems like a bit more chop than yesterday. Don't know why. Mama Ayuto, got a nice head of steam. And Dougie Douglas soaking nicely down there, taking the low road. Probably a good move here, I think. And Dougie might have done a lot with that initial dive down. And let's see who's behind. That was 1 through 4. Inga in 5th. Stig in 6th. Samba in 7th. And Grubiderci, Deneen getting back into it. Great to see. Our old friend Flavio Favini feeling well with his mostly repaired hand. And there's your order. Folks, when Jason Carroll wins one, he wins one big. Look back here at the rest of the fleet. Argo crosses the line with a huge lead. Absolutely massive lead. Maybe even as big as his lead on race 2 of this regatta. Your current world champion, along with a crew he's been with the core of for quite some time, including Cameron Appleton, has just walked away with a 2nd regatta win, and I think that's that'll be only 2 boats now have 2 bullets. That'll be Robertissima and Argo, and God knows where Robertissima is. Oh, so Robertissima is going to eat a bad one, and you know what? What did we say just before? Robertissima has shown they're not able to battle back in the 3 races that they didn't have a great first beat. They were not able to battle back, and it very well could cost them this regatta. You know, right now they're going to come across the line in probably what, 9th or something?
Mama right here.
Maybe 7th or 8th. The less you get away from the line, the better, subject to safety. I'm going to keep this rolling just so we can time it. It actually is not quite as big as the lead as the other day, although I think 150, pretty close. Now, you know what? It's still going here. Mama Ayuto has gone around the Hedgehog for 2nd, and they really they're sailing really well, Mama Ayuto. Other than that redress or that protest, they would be probably winning right now. And in fact, this is the drop race, so after this, we'll start to see how this is going to play out. Mama Ayuto, which is it Kame? And the Hedgehog will take that 3rd place. So, roughly a 1 minute and 50-second win for Jason. You had that 150? 150 for Jason Carroll for his 2nd bullet of the regatta. 2nd, Mama Ayuto. 3rd, Hedgehog. 4th, Dougie Douglas. And 5th, looks like will be probably Momo. And then it's going to start to get a little crazy. So we'll stay with it. Yeah, it's 2:45, but we'll stay with it. What else you got to do? All right, NV Scooters. NV Scooters is going to take 5th, 6th, 7th. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe even 6th. Oh yeah, love it. They kind of become our favorites. It looks like Robertissima will probably get around 9th with Grubiderci 1 ahead, and then Torpione 1 ahead of them. And then Volpe, and then a big mess. So yeah, Robertissima is gonna really hurt on this one because they're gonna have to eat, you know, one of those 9s, right? Yeah.